Mm. Actually, inward.
Yes, Bhante, I'm here.
Okay.
Bhante, I don't see a question in the chat, but I had a question.
Yeah.
It's about the Sotapanna, the stream enter. Would they still have hindrances in meditation, or could they access the jhanas right away, at least the material jhanas right away? A Sotapanna, would they be able to, would they still have hindrances in the meditation?
Oh, Sotapan, repeat your question, please.
Would a Sotapanna still have hindrances in meditation?
Sotapan doesn't have hindrances.
In meditation, they would have no hindrances, right?
No hindrances, because they have to overcome hindrances to attain Sotapanna state.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Bhante.
Yeah.
There is a question now in the chat. I've heard that jhana practice is difficult and needs many conditions to be met, such as a secluded life, free of distractions. I'm a busy working layman. Is it worth trying?
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. You have heard that jhana practice is difficult and needs many conditions to be met. Okay, such as seclusion, like life, secluded life, free of distractions, and so forth. Yes, these are necessary. So the even a lay person can have periodically time off from their busy life, busy activities. During that time, they can attain jhanas. I remember a lay person like Chitta Gahapati. Chitta Gahapati. He had attained never eternal state, and he was able to teach even monks. And sometimes certain questions monks could not answer. He answered. He also has attained third level of enlightenment, anagami state. One who attains anagami state has to start from Sotapanna and Sakadagami. Sotapanna person can attain jhanas if he wants to as lay person. So Chittagahapati had that time, although he was a lay person. I don't know whether he was married and children and so forth, but he was a lay person. And he certainly must have had time to practice jhana, attain stream entry, without attaining jhana. And then later on, when you have attained the stream entry, your mind is clear and you'll be ready for the attainment of jhanas. Moreover, I like to recommend this person who asked this question. Now at this lay life, you don't worry about attaining jhanas. As Chittagapati attained stream entry and never eternal state, perhaps he did not attain jhanas to attain stream entry and so forth. And Mogal, what you call, Kondanya, after listening to the first sermon, attained the stream entry. There is no record that he attained jhanas to attain stream entry. So, and several people lay people attain the stream entry state without attaining what you call jhana. And therefore you try first to attain the stream entry, which is far more important and the best compared to attaining jhana, because once you attain the sotapanna state, your remaining fetters you can overcome very easily, and your attainment of full enlightenment 100% ensured, guaranteed. You will never be reborn in hell, animal kingdom, ghost and goblin states, uh, because you have the security of attaining full enlightenment. You have become immune to those unwholesome things. And therefore you try to practice uh, mindfulness meditation and attain stream entry. That is my advice. Okay, next question.
Bhante, can you describe the difference between someone on the stream entry path versus stream entry fruit? What's the
Okay,
difference between path and fruit?
this is my understanding, which you don't find in any particular book. What you find in books is very confusing, controversial. My understanding is you practice Noble Eightfold Path again and again and again. There you see right uh, eight steps, right understanding, right uh, intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. If you practice Noble Eightfold Path again and again, then one day, you see, depending on your personality temperament, uh, if you are what you call a person who believes you have permanent ego, permanent self, when you practice Noble Eightfold Path constantly, regularly, one day you will realize that there is no self. There is no self. And then that instant, that moment, you entered stream entry path. Stream entry path. Now, in the stream entry path, you keep practicing again the same Noble Eightfold Path, again and again and again, and still then you will overcome uh, doubt, doubt about the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and so forth. Still you are in the stream entry path, and keep practicing Noble Eightfold Path again and again and again. Then one day you will be able to overcome the belief that you can attain enlightenment by following rituals. That is another hindrance, a fetter that you will completely destroy it. That instant you attain stream entry, fruition stage. This happens gradually. My example is in Madhyama Nikaya, there's a discourse called Dakshina Vibhanga Sutta. In the Dakshina Vibhanga Sutta, Buddha said there are uh, 14 type of individual dana. Individual dana. One is, 8 of them, others I don't want to explain here, but they are not directly related to this particular explanation. 8 of them are those who are in the 8 stages of enlightenment. Number 1, those who are in the stream entry path if people offer food, any gift offering to one who is in the stream entry path, they will have certain amount of merits. If they offer anything they like to stream, they like, they offer it to person who is in the stream entry fruition state. Now, if the stream entry path and fruition happens instantly, one or the other, within one thought moment, you can never give anything to a person who is in the stream entry path, because there is no path that you can, no person who is in the stream entry path. That is a confusing statement. Real thing is that there is a stream entry path attainer and stream entry fruition attainer. And therefore, this happens by stages, not very quickly. This is a very important discussion. Okay.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, next question.
The next question is Mindfulness in Plain English. The book Mindfulness in Plain English says that breathing meditation makes the breath slow after some time, and finally the breath becomes subtle. How long does it usually take for the breath to slow down? What is it meant by breath becoming subtle? Can you explain this, please?
Uh, you say,
What does it mean when we say the breath becomes subtle in meditation?
okay. It is in the breath becomes subtle means you don't feel it. Uh, at first you feel it very easily, but later on you don't feel it. It is so soft, gentle. That is what I mean. It becomes subtle. Okay?
Thank you, Bhante. The next question is in the Sati Sutta, the Mindfulness of Breathing Sutta, under the Vedana tetrad, mental formations are mentioned. But I thought Vedana was feeling. Is this mental formations the same as Sankara, the fourth aggregate? Also, does Sankara come under the next tetrad, Chittanupasana?
Okay. This in Anapanasati Sutta, Vedana tetrad, that is the second tetrad. Mental formations are mentioned. Now, what is the second tetrad? Piti Parisangvedi Asisami Sikati, Piti Parisangvedi Pasisami Sikati, Pasambhaya Chitta Abhipamodhyan Chittanga, Piti Parisangvedi Asisami, Piti Parisangvedi Pasisami, Chitta Sankara Parisangvedi Asisami Sikati, Chitta Sankara Parisangvedi Pasisami. Chitta Sankara. What is Chitta Sankara? In Sankara section, it's called Sanya Vedana. It's called Chitta Sankara. Perception and feeling is called Chitta Sankara. You can find this in Chula Vedala Sutta and in many places like Maharti Padma Sutta and so forth. It is clearly stated Chitta Sankara means Sanya Vedana. Kaya Sankara means as inhaling, exhaling. Vedana Sankara. Vachi Sankara means Vitaka Vichara. Chitta Sankara means Sanya Vedana. Now, Chitta Sankara Patisangvedike means knowing, feeling, the perceptions and feeling. That is why that section you see the mental formations. Chitta Sankara. Sankara means condition, conditioning. Conditioning. There are two words, Sankhata and Sankara. Sankhata is conditioned. Sankhata means conditioning. So, feeling and perception are mind conditioners. Mind conditioners. Because we sanya means perception. When we perceive something, then after perception, we want to name it. Name it. And when we name it, we feel what we are naming. These are very subtle mental state, not physical feeling, but mental. Therefore, these are two factors that condition the mind, chitta sankara. Okay, that is why it is mentioned there.
Thank you, Bhante. The next
Okay.
question is,
Okay.
in a previous talk, you mentioned that only the Buddha eliminated all anusaya. The Arahant would still have anusaya remaining. Is the anusaya that the Arahant have similar to residual karma?
We cannot say residual, what you call residual karma. Anusaya means the results of previous habit. Anusaya means habit. Just like when you sit on a certain place, on a chair, on a cushion, sit for a while. When you get up, the seat still remain warm. That warmth remaining in the seat is like anusaya. Anusaya. Even Arahants have this anusaya. Only the Buddha did not have anusaya. Arahant had anusaya. Therefore, some Arahants uses some unpleasant words. Like there was an Arahant who always called people, even Brahmin, high caste people, upper class people, anybody. Vasala. Vasala means sort of untouchable, or person of a lowest, Indian lowest caste, even below the lowest caste. This is a very insulting word. And this monk used to call anybody, use this insulting word. So finally one day somebody complained this to Buddha. And Buddha called him and asked him whether or not he does so. He said, yes, Venerable sir, it happens to me. I don't intend to do that, but it happens to me. Then Buddha reflected of his previous life, recall his previous life. Then he found this person has become a Brahmin of a high class in Indian society. And therefore he treated other people like lower than him. He thought other people are inferior to him. And because of even attaining enlightenment, that habit remains in their mind. That is why he used. Another time, another monk went on Pindapata and brings arm bowl full of food, arms bowl full of food, big bowl. And he ate all of them and then looked around for more food. Then monks felt very embarrassed and went and told the Buddha, complained to the Buddha. And Buddha asked this monk to come, and he came. Then Buddha asked him whether it is true or not. Yes, he said yes. No matter how much I eat, I still feel hungry. Then Buddha recalled his previous lives and found out that this person has become an elephant in his previous life. So elephant is a lot. Therefore, even after attaining enlightenment, he had this elephant habit. So only the Buddha did not have that. Okay, next question.
Thank you, Bhante. Yes, what are the fetters that need to be eliminated in order to obtain the stage of Sotapanna, Sakudagami, Anagami, and Arahant? And what does each of these states mean from a rebirth perspective?
Okay. I mentioned answering another question earlier, but I did not mention all the fetters. Fetters are 10. To attain the stream entry, we have to destroy 3 fetters. To attain the once return stage, you weaken 2 fetters. Now, weaken is this one. Greed and hatred. Patiga, rupa, raga, patiga. Patiga means resentment. Kamachanda, Vyapada. Now, once you attain the stream entry, that person keep practicing Noble Eightfold Path again and again, then his very gross greed, lust. Some people have so much lust, it looks like oozing from their body and mind. Gross lust would disappear. That instant he attained the once eternal state path, the path. And still he keep practicing Noble Eightfold Path again and again. Then one day he overcome the very gross resentment, anger, vyapad, hatred. Hatred, some people have so much hate. They hate everything, hate. Hated killing, hated what do you call taking revenge and so forth. That gross hatred will become soft. At that state, that time he attained the stream, once eternal fruition stage. Now, he still has hatred and gross, subtle lust and subtle hatred, subtle anger, resentment. So he keeps teaching Noble Eightfold Path again and again. Then one day he would destroy the greed completely. That time he attained the never returners state path, never returners path. Then he keeps practicing Noble Eightfold Path again and again. Then one day he destroy the hatred, subtle hatred, subtle anger, subtle resentment, destroy that. That moment he attains the never returner's fruition stage. Never returner's fruition stage. Now this also happened in two stages. First, weaken in the first level and destroy the other, what you call destroy it when he attains never return state. Now remains only 5 more fetters. These 5 fetters, these they destroyed in 3 stages are called lower, heavy, down to earth fetters. Now there are subtle fetters, that is desire for fine material existence, desire for non-material existence, even fine material existence, then conceit, then restlessness, and ignorance, avidya. So the person who is in the never eternal stage is still continue to practice the Noble Eightfold Path. Noble Eightfold Path. Practicing, 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 practicing. Then one day he would be able to overcome desire for any existence in form. That is form existence, any form. That instant he attained this Arhantul path. Arhantul path. Likewise, he keep practicing Noble Eightfold Path again and again. Then he destroyed the second subtle fetter, that is aruparag, desire for non-form existence, formless existence. Then he keeps practicing Noble Eightfold Path and again. Then one day he destroyed the conceit, pride, and keep practicing again Noble Eightfold Path, then one day he will destroy the restlessness. Now, still he is in the Arhantul path. When he destroyed ignorance completely, he attained the Arhantul fruition stage. And that is how it happens. So, in the for the attainment of Arhantul, the person has to destroy 5 subtle fetters. Okay?
Thank you, Bhante. The next question is rather a request. Since we are practicing metta meditation at every session, could you please kindly guide us through mindfulness meditation?
Okay. Mindfulness meditation, you take any subject, as it is very, very vast practice and subject. Anything you can use. You can seize your body, feeling, perception, thought, and consciousness, or any bojjhangas, impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, selflessness. You can use any of them. You can practice anapana or kayagata sati, 4 foundation, what you call 4 iddhipada, 4 what you call accomplishments, 5 indra, 5 bala, 7 factors of enlightenment, each tejas Noble Eightfold Path, any of them, you can use as your meditation practice. If you go to Samyutta Nikaya, you can see even more, hundreds of them. Remember the other day, yesterday I spoke about uh, 5 themes. The 5 themes are old age, uh, getting sick, uh, dying, separation from loved ones, and becoming aware of our ownership of karma. These 5. There also I mentioned each of them is a subject of your vipassana meditation. So you take such a subject according to your temperament, according to your feeling, according to your own liking. You select. And then keep repeating it again and again and again and again. Never give up. Uh, and then you keep practicing it until you are able to realize what you are practicing and you see 3 things, that is impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, and selflessness in everything. Uh, wherever you enjoy, there is a desire. Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind, you enjoy. And Buddha said, you chakung abhinanti, dukkham su abhinandati. If you enjoy your eyes, your vision, then you enjoy pain, suffering. So, you sotang abhinandati, dukkham su abhinandati. You enjoy the ear, or then you enjoy suffering. So this is very subtle. That means whatever you see, you enjoy, you develop your greed, desire, in a subtle way. And next moment, what you desired changes. Then you will be disappointed. Every enjoyment has disappointment because it is impermanent. So you see impermanence in everything. They are definitely impermanent. Whatever is impermanent is unsatisfactory. That also 100% true. Whatever impermanent, unsatisfactory is without self, no permanent entity, nothing to control, nothing to become a load, the command. There is no commander, no leader, no lord. When you see these 3 things, you realize these three things, your mindfulness practice is complete. So you start with anything and see anything is impermanent, unsatisfactory, and selfless. You start with anything that is anicca, dukkha, anatta. Anicca, dukkha, anatta. Anicca, dukkha, anatta. These are the 3 things you see in vipassana meditation. When you develop your mind to see these 3 things, when you are developing, you are practicing mindfulness meditation. When you realize it, still you realize these 3 things, that is because of your mindfulness practice. When you realize these 3 things very clearly in everything, you have joy that's called niramisa sukha. Niramisa sukha. There is nothing material for you to hold on to. It arises from seeing the reality, experiencing reality, realizing reality. And that's what you have to do to accomplish your mindfulness practice. Okay. I think if I were to guide you, I have to simply say, please sit down, focus your mind at least on the breath and breathe slowly And when you breathe slowly, you breathe out slowly, then you will see feelings of breath changing, perception of breath changing, thoughts about breath changing, consciousness is changing. That's how you start seeing impermanence. Impermanence. And you see this impermanence is impermanent thing, which is the breath. Breath is absolutely necessary for our life. Even that is impermanent. So when we use impermanent breath, that impermanent breath also makes us unhappy, unsatisfactory. Why? When there is no breath, what do we experience? Pain, suffering, because breath is changing. When you experience impermanence of the breath, you experience the suffering, then you experience selflessness, that nothing to control this suffering arising from the breath. So that is what I had to say. I said this many times, but I uh, did not spoon feed you because this is your own experience. You have to do it by yourself. I can simply give this advice and you keep practicing it again and again and again until your practice becomes perfect. I think, friend, it is a very interesting series of questions, and there may be many more. We can keep them for the next week, and for now, let me stop this and we meditate. Okay?
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment. Whether standing, walking, sitting, lying down, or whenever awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in the womb. Friends, I pick up one word from this Metta recital. You heard one should develop this mindfulness. This mindfulness. Metta is a practice for both concentration and mindfulness. So here, Buddha used the word mindfulness. Metta is mindfulness practice because even metta is mentally created. Whatever is mentally created is impermanent. Whatever is mentally created is impermanent. Whatever is impermanent is unsatisfactory. Whatever impermanent, unsatisfactory is selfless. You just see this in your meditation, your practice. Mindfulness is we mentally create. It doesn't happen automatically. We generate it, deliberately generate it. And therefore, whatever is mentally created is unsatisfactory, is impermanent, unsatisfactory. Young kinchi, what you call chetaitam, sabbantam, nirodha is impermanent, that ceases. And therefore it is unsatisfactory, and therefore it is without self. So while meditating now, you focus your mind on this fact, remembering this sentence. And any moment, see, one should cultivate all being, world, heart of loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hate and resentment. And then Buddha said, whether standing, walking, sitting, lying down, whenever awake, one should develop this mindfulness. Okay, let us do that. We have very short period of time for meditation, and we practice it now. I stop talking. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish, may I join always with the wise, until the time I attain Bhavana. May the suffering be free from suffering, may the fear-struck be free from fear, may the grieving be free from grief, so too may all beings be. From the highest realm of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, friends. Now I want to end this session with our regular Metta wish. Uh, and may all beings who are in hospitals suffering from various diseases taken care of by doctors, nurses, and hospital staff, may they recover very soon and return to their normal life and practice meditation and attain liberation. And may the doctors, nurses, and hospital staff who are taking care of people, sacrificing their comfort, even risking their own health, out of compassion they do this, and may they all find peace, happiness, and liberation from samsaric suffering. May all those who are in state of grief, stricken by grief, after losing their relatives, may they be free from grief, understand Dhamma, and attain liberation from samsaric suffering. And finally, all those who are in the northern direction, northeastern direction, eastern direction, southeastern direction, southern direction, southwestern direction, and the western direction, northwestern direction, up and down. Those who are in all these 10 directions be well, happy, and peaceful. Finally, may they all attain Nibbana and end their samsaric suffering. Okay, now let me end the session.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Bhante. Sadhu, sadhu.
Please
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, Bhante.
We'll have
Good
a
heads, long
retreat.
life, and teach us long.
We have a youth retreat. It's going on. And since they are waiting for me, I have to end this soon and then go and join them for lunch. Okay?
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, Bhante.
Bhante, thank you.